Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
Love to throw to get started. Catch made there by Watson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Cut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd down, they need 5.
Set, ready. Block 40.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Tony.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. First carry for Joe Mixon. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
How? What's that? What? 118. What's that?
Right back to him on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
What's that? Hey, 118. What's that?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
What's that?
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Swap. Mother swap.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First down, Jim. At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Here we go. Let's go. Under. 18. That's it. Why, Tony? Tonight.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Out to his right. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Buggy. Oh, eh? 118. That's it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, stop. 118. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple.
Come on, set.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Down. Sticky, green. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Red, yellow. Ready, ready.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 10-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Set, cut. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
Back to the air, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go, go, go. Here we go. 18.
Travel start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. Right, so 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's that? Buggy. Tonight.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
All ready. 18. What's that? Tonight.
On the toss, they'll run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Down at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and a yard.
All right. 18. 11. Tonight.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. With a pylon, he's pinned. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, set! Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Black, 95. Black shot. Set.
Throwing is low. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
3rd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
21 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Lowe to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut. 60 red. Right.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 45. White. Check.
To throw is Love. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Buggy.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Under.
A second down throw for Stroud. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and long.
Tony.
Now, Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
45-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Over. 18. What's that?
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Swap. Love a swap. Speed left.
On second down, Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Texans first
Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, uno more. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Clock 40.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 18. What's that?
The third quarter begins with a run. Look at him go! And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown tonight. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans able to add on. It is now 27-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? 52 blaster. Here we go.
On first down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Clark. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On the double.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Down. 45. What?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Set, cut. Red, 38. Cut.
A second down throw for Love. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25
A pickup
yards
there
on
of
the play.
25 yards.
That's good.
First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws. there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the set.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready. Blue, ready.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
They'll begin here on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Hey, South. On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Ow, what's that? 118. What's that?
Stroud gonna get rid of this to Dell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's gonna set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey.
Stroud to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives them a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
We speed left, speed left.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Tony.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. He'll pitch it out to Mixon. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 18.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Oh, hey.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 1 yard brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Wow, what's that? 18. What's that? 19 seconds. 11.
No. Shake them off.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Here we go, set. Cut.
This drive will begin with a run by Lord. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Down. Ken Black. Ready.
Now Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. Still going. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
18. Let's go. 12.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
3rd and 11.
Hey, south. Oh, ready. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one comes. That's Matthew Golden. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready, ready.
Second down and 8.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Hut.
To throw is Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Let's go. Blue, set, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the double. Ready, ready. Set, go.
To throw is Love. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Set. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Here's Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Ready.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love. The outside. It's brought in by Golden.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's Jones to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
Christian Watson. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Set, hunt. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jenkins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Black 40. Hunt.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18. Let's go.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
You're 19.
Second and 11.
You're 19.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Texans. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.